My morning routine may change from time to time, but I just wanted to share today with you what my morning routine looks like right now. It is the middle of December, so this is the winter edition. My mornings change a lot depending on the season and depending on the weather. Let's just dive in and get started with how I get started. I usually wake up around 5:30 to 6. I never really set an alarm. It's set just in case, but I never really use it. So I wake up way before anyone else gets up and is awake, and I just have a very positive start. I got into the habit of not looking at my phone or anything and just start with me. The most important thing is just start with positivity and start with something that is good for me. And then I get into my workout clothes. Depending on whether the weather is kind of nice outside or if it's really pouring and really horrible outside, I do try to get out as much as possible. But if it's bad outside, I do a body weight workout at home, or I go to the gym depending on how much time I have. But today there was just a beautiful day, and so I enjoyed it. I go outside a little later, but I already have my workout clothes on. And so this time the plan is to look at my plan for the day. I actually write down things as they come to my mind the day before or just several days before, and I jot things down both in my journal and in my weekly calendar. So I take a look at what is on my weekly calendar, and I just take a look at what's not checked off yet. What can I tackle today? What is realistic? And at the same time, what is really important to me is that to look at my journal and just to look at my overall goals for the year and also thoughts that I put down. For example, right now I'm working on minimizing digitally and just to get clutter out of my mind, to have more calmness inside of me. So by looking at what I wrote down, it really helps me to remember those things throughout my day. And then I will do a little bit of housework. Usually I run the dishwasher at night, and so in the morning I put all the stuff away. I make my daughter's breakfast, I prepare her school lunch, I just do a little bit of whatever I can do in the morning to tidy up just a bit. Maybe I put in a load of laundry if there is any. And other than that, I don't really crowd my mornings with a lot. Once my daughter is up, I try to focus fully on her so that I'm not distracted too much. I spend some time with her, we talk, we have breakfast, or usually she has breakfast and I have breakfast a little bit later. And then she goes off to school, and a lot of times, like on this day right here, I take her halfway and I take the dog along, and then I go for a run. The thing is, when the weather, even when it's winter time, when the weather is nice, there is such beauty out there. All you have to do is just open your eyes. I know a lot of times we think, oh, it's so cold, I hate it. When will winter finally be over? I mean, it's now December, it's just beginning. So I always try to be positive about things that I can't change. And so winter is something I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna be able to change that. It is cold in the winter, it does snow, and it freezes at night. So I try to be positive, and I enjoy days on which the sun is out, and I just try to see all the beauty in the small things. And there are a lot of small things that are beautiful. And moving outside to me is one of the best things. It gives me energy. And of course, sunlight is great. You get some vitamin D out there, and just the light exposure is good for you. And that is just an awesome start for me. That is the most important part. And as I run, I actually meditate a little bit. I do love to listen to praise and worship music as I run. And I also listen to motivating music and just whatever mood I'm in. The thing is that the human body isn't the same every single day. So I do have a plan, but I also try to listen to what I feel would be good on that day. When I get home, I jump into the shower, get ready, and as you know, if you have not watched my video about minimalist skin and hair care, I will link it up here. All I use is just a bar of soap, a little bit leave-in conditioner that I make myself, and a little bit of face cream and lotion. That's all I use. And then I usually get into another set of comfortable clothes since I work from home most of the time. You know, the truth is, making YouTube videos means all I have to do is dress nicely from here up. And most days when I don't shoot videos, I don't put on makeup. I try to let my skin breathe. I try to focus these days on having clean skin just by really putting a lot of good, clean, nutritious food into my body. And so here we go. I start my breakfast, and I will make a video soon about healthy breakfast ideas that are simple. I love smoothie bowls in which I always put a bunch of nuts on top. It makes me so full, really. It lasts till lunch. I usually have breakfast around 9-ish or so, and then lunch is around 1:30 to 2. It totally lasts me. And so that's about all I do for my morning routine. The key really is to plan ahead of time, to have something in your head, or as a matter of fact, to have something written down and to have a plan. I will make a video about my evening routine also, because to me that is so important to set up my next day to where I get to do what I want to do, and I get to move the needle toward achieving the things that make a difference in my life. And all I'm focused on these days is really increasing the quality of my life more and more and more, as much as I can, to where I have a more free life, worry less, relax more, and really focus on things that matter, like family and taking care of my body and myself, so that I have this whole bandwidth and the time and the energy to take in all the impressions I get during the day, to take in all these experiences that I have throughout the day that are so wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you loved it and you would like to join the family. Have a most blessed day. I'll see you soon. And don't forget to do something nice for yourself today.